Hello, and welcome to your Capstone course, HS402, Field Experience in Integrative Studies. This class actually triple counts for you. It counts for 4 credits on your plan of study, your Capstone course, and your Writing Intensive and Major. So if you're in this class, you should have an approved plan of study through the Integrative Studies office and be in senior standing. So we prefer that you take this class in your very last semester at OU, or maybe your second to last semester. So if you have a question about that, you can always ask me or talk to your academic advisor in the office as well. So I wanted to shoot this video so that I could talk with you about the course and just give you an overview of what to expect. So first of all, I want to say congratulations on making it to your Capstone course. This is very exciting. This is probably the last step in receiving your bachelor's degree, and I know that it's been an eventful path to get here. So take a minute to just kind of soak it in and know that you're in your last semester. This class will be certainly a challenging class, but also a very rewarding class. So there are 3 components to this course, just to give you an overview of what to expect. So in this class, you'll be working on an integrative research paper. Now, this project of writing your integrative research paper is going to take place across the entire semester. So instead of just turning in one paper at the end, you'll be turning it in different phases, particularly phases 1, 2, and 3. And I will provide videos for you to discuss each of those phases. There's also a very detailed assignment explanation for each one as well. But the integrative research paper is meant to be writing about a social issue that's in need of an integrative approach. So what that means is that you're going to be identifying something that is meaningful to you, something in the community that is a real-world complex problem that cannot be solved by one single discipline. So that's where the integrative piece comes in. It means that it needs the perspective of at least 2 different disciplines in order to fully see the problem and to learn the different perspectives and insights on this issue. And so what you'll be doing as you write this paper is you will first be addressing the issue and talking about why it is a complicated problem, how it's a real-world issue. You'll use popular sources to show that other people think that it's a problem as well, and hook your reader, of course. The second part of your research paper, the literature review, that's where you're going to be really looking at what the scholarly research articles say. So what do the experts say about this problem? And you're going to be looking specifically for that information from the perspective of 2 different disciplines. For example, maybe sociology and psychology. What are sociologists saying about this issue? Or what are psychologists saying about this issue. This way we can see 2 different perspectives that help us to learn more about the problem. Now the final phase, phase 3 of this paper, is going to be you developing an integrative solution or your recommendations for a solution to the problem. And so this is the most exciting part of the paper because you'll have spent the whole semester researching the problem, talking about what the experts say, and looking at it from a truly academic perspective. Phase 3 is where you finally get to use your voice and discuss your ideas for a solution of what could make this better in the world. So you'll have that to look forward to. So you'll be working on that throughout this entire semester and making revisions as you go so that it will hopefully be the very best paper that you've written yet. The second component to the course is the field experience. Now, or the service learning, sometimes we call it. The field experience or service learning project is ideally meant to be related to your research topic. So, for example, let's say if you were writing about the issue of homelessness within minorities in the suburbs. So a very specific type of topic right there. Ideally, we'd like you to be working in an environment for your service learning at a certified nonprofit organization. That's important. It needs to be a certified nonprofit. That maybe addresses the issue of homelessness. So maybe you're going to be working at a shelter, or maybe a food pantry, or somewhere that works with people who are in situations like that. And so really what this assignment, what this part of the course is doing for you is it's helping you to see the social issue firsthand. So it provides you with new insight into the problem, and it also shows you an example of what an organization is doing to try and address the problem. That's the field experience piece. The third component to the course is a career development component. And so, since this is your capstone class and you're going to be going out into the grad school world after this, or the professional working world, we want to help to prepare you as best as possible. And so, you will be creating an electronic portfolio that includes your resume, a personal narrative, and some samples of your work. So, some artifacts showing what you've done and what you're capable of doing. In addition to that, another assignment that you'll be completing is an elevator speech, a 60-second elevator speech explaining your integrative education, your professional experience, and also your career aspirations and goals. And so we want you to be ready to be able to articulate your integrative studies degree. And so that is definitely a really important assignment coming up as well. So that's a very quick overview of the course. I'm sure that you've started to look at the syllabus. It's very detailed and gives you a lot of good information. But the course really is meant to have a lot of practical assignments. Everything that you do in this class has a purpose, and you can certainly use it in the future, either as an example of what integration is, or your career portfolio, or some real life experience at a nonprofit organization. And so I think that you'll find the class very valuable, and you'll enjoy the challenges that are ahead of you in a very good way, because it's going to help you to think in new ways. So I am very much looking forward to working with each and every one of you. I'll see you in the classroom.